Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 28th of October to the 3rd of November 2018. And this is for you coming from Capricorn. Let me start with the 28th of October, Sunday. It's not going to be a very good morning and afternoon period for you. Either the arrogance comes from somebody else or it may come from you. There's a sense of perfectionism. One of you may be criticizing each other. So be very choosy of the company you're going to be with. And tell yourself not to take the lead, not to be the one who is going to arrange for plans. Because the plan is that whatever you try and do should go wrong and blame should come upon you. It's not that bad all the time. But I would say that if you take the leadership role, you're not going to get things very right. And you may, of course, be behaving in a very arrogant way. So better to be the follower. You can meet very important people on this morning, afternoon, so you got to dress well and look good wherever you're going. Evening, nightfall, I like much, much better. These planets are waiting to help you. And there also are planets that I call the planets of unexpected goodness. So which means they bring good luck unexpectedly. So evening and nightfall, you've got to be out. Some of these good planets like this are also there in the morning, afternoon, but they are in and out. So they give you little bits of information, but no continuity. But evening, nightfall, they're full of these good planets. So dress well, look good. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to meet somebody unexpectedly. And whichever area you want to enhance, is it the job or the business or the romance or the family friendship, you will be able to do that evening, nightfall period. Very fast planets, you got to double check your plans. 29th of October, Monday. That's a very difficult morning and afternoon period. Difficult in the sense that there are too many emotional planets there. It's a working day, Monday. You either have a job or you're either in business or you're buying something or you're selling something. That's all about business and job. So these planets will disturb you there because most of these planets are all about emotions. And you can't apply emotional issues in job and in business. Of course, some of these planets make you imaginative, I agree. But even that will be a little bit not on. So repeat to yourself 3 words: logic, facts and figures. Which means that you have to use logic, you have to depend on facts and figures, not your emotional feeling. That's going to go all wrong. And your area of emotions, there'll be some disappointment in marriage, there'll be some unhappiness in romance or in if you have a romance partner. And if you're trying to chase for a romance, don't try it in the morning, afternoon, it won't go down well at all. So there are many difficulties going on here, morning, afternoon. You need to be part of a team because whatever you try and do at place of work or in business, mistakes can be made. So you want to be part of a team. Evening, nightfall period, many of your good planets are there. Now there comes the opportunity. I even see business planets there in the evening, nightfall period. So you're going to be very lucky in the evening, nightfall period, your communication sense, your marketing sense. So position yourself with who you want to be in the evening and nightfall period. If it's a job you're chasing for, then go with people who can help you in the job. If it's a business, then go with the business people. If you want to chase for the romance, well, go and chase for it. Your communication sense will be good. If you want to be happy with your family people, be there with them. And one way or another, you're going to get a lot of satisfaction in the evening, nightfall period. There's also a planet of money there. So you could mix business and pleasure in the evening, nightfall period. It might help you that way too. 30th October, Tuesday, starts very difficult for you in a difficult way. And these are planets that take away your self-confidence and they bring low self-esteem. So you may be planning to do something that you shouldn't plan to do, not worth your while, not worth your dignity. And also be careful that your confidence will be very low on this morning, afternoon period of the 30th October, Tuesday. And these planets basically just make you do mistakes, think in a mistaken way as well. And the results are not going to be good. So you need to be part of a team. You won't be capable of trying to do anything by yourself, whether in business or whether in job areas. And so you can't afford to be stubborn, you can't afford to be dominating, Some of these planets do that. Otherwise, you will not get any help, and it will be a disastrous morning-afternoon period with everything gone wrong. So be part of a team. Some others with a good horoscope for this morning-afternoon of the 30th of October, their good luck may carry you through. That's the way to handle a bad day. But there's going to be easy blame, and there's going to be some kind of wrong things that you do which later on would be difficult for you. Stay away from company that's no good. Evening nightfall remains very good for you. That's how a day can change. So from a difficult morning-afternoon period, you become very lucky in the evening nightfall period. Now you'll find all the solutions you couldn't find earlier. Now you will do, your thinking goes better. Now you'll be more self-confident. The planets of reward are also there. So whatever you do in the evening nightfall period, you can be rewarded. One of this evening nightfall period goes up and down in the morning afternoon to visit you. And off and on you may find some good luck coming about. But it's the evening nightfall that produces more and more good energy for you. So that's the time you want to dress well and look good and be with the people who can help you for your job, for your business, for the romance, whatever you're looking for the family as well. 31st October, Wednesday, starts beautifully for you on this morning and afternoon period. The planets of unexpected goodness are waiting there to give you good luck unexpectedly. So morning and afternoon, whether it's at job, whether it's at business, whether it's the people you're going to meet for lunch, whether it's the romance you're hunting for, all this will come to you in a very unexpected way. So you've got to answer your calls, you've got to answer your messages. Very fast planets this. You leave things alone and immediately the opportunity is gone. So chase for what you want in this morning-afternoon period. These are short-term planets. So what you're going to get, think of that as short-term as well. But it's worthwhile. So chase for whatever you want morning-afternoon, go for it. You'll be very inventive as well. And you'll be very communicative as well. So you can show off your capabilities, whether at job, whether in business, whether in any area. Evening nightfall, not good. Now the planets of treachery. Treachery means you can be misled or you can be disappointed. So the planets of treachery want to keep you disappointed. So they'll give you offers, but these offers will somehow disappoint you in one way or another. So you cannot depend on these offers in the evening nightfall period. Whoever you are with, tell yourself, I won't commit myself fully in this evening nightfall period of the 31st October, Wednesday. So whoever you are with, take it easy, enjoy yourself, and don't commit yourself. And don't drink too much because accidents are also seen. Don't go into the sea, and you definitely don't want to talk about your personal secrets to anybody because they will be used against you. That's all part of the treachery. If you really feel disturbed by what I'm saying, then it's better to just go back home after work. Just be in a safe position. It's all a question of not exposing yourself to risk. And also stay away from company that's bad in the evening nightfall period. The 1st of November, Thursday, you're going to have differences with people who are in charge at job or in business. You have to be very respectful, be very polite. Don't show arrogance, be negotiable, be very flexible. That way you will confuse these planets of arrogance and planets of ego, and you put them in their place so that you can have the friendship, you can have the ability to form a good partnership of some kind or another. That's very important. These planets of ego want to make you isolated so that you show off your ego pride and people may not want to help you. That's all very possible in the morning-afternoon period. So you've got to work well with people. You could meet important people morning-afternoon to impress them. So again, don't show arrogance, be polite. Evening, nightfall, very good planets are there for you. These are planets of communication, planets of marketing sense. They're the planets of the mind. So they make your mind come to a life in your evening, nightfall period. And you'll be the soul of a party, or you will say and do things people want to hear. So position yourself. Is it to help your job? Is it to help your business? Is it to help the romance you're looking for? What is it that you're going out for in the evening, nightfall period? And go there with a purpose, and you will then be able to benefit and reap the reward. If you're just going anywhere with anybody and just enjoying yourself, you'll come back very happy anyway. But I see many business planets there and planets of money as well. So you must position yourself how to contact people who can help you financially, and that could be related to job or to business. The 2nd November Friday doesn't start well for you at all. These are planets that make you moody, they make you changeable, they make you without a lack of direction. So what can you do? Well, you better be part of a team and just pull along with them. You can't get things done your way, whether in a job, whether in business. And trying to go alone, you will see that whatever you do makes more and more mistakes because your concentration level will not be there. Why? Because these are very emotional planets and you've got this emotional stuff going on in your head. It's a working day, it's a business day. Now how can you concentrate? You will be distracted. Deadlines will go and all kinds of headaches will start, mistakes, miscalculation. So repeat 3 words to yourself: logic, facts and figures. That will put you back to the mentality of I have to use facts and figures and I have to use logic. No such thing as using emotions, because the emotional planets are all negative. So anything of a negative nature will come from the emotional sense. Don't want to chase for the romance. Be very careful who you are with for lunch. Be very careful how you deal with your marriage partner, all this sort of stuff. And make sure you're not distracted too much or your deadlines might just be in trouble morning, afternoon. Evening nightfall improves a lot. These are now planets of reward. So you can be rewarded in something or another in the evening nightfall period. And so go out looking good and dress well and target for what you want in the evening nightfall. Is it the romance you want? Is it the job that you want to hunt for? Is it the business that you want to hunt for? Target it. Focus on what you want and you will get that very handsomely because these planets want to reward you. You can't just go and mingle without any direction. You'll just be one very happy person, that's all. So focus on what you want and you'll be able to get that done beautifully. By the time the evening nightfall falls, you're going to be very handsomely rewarded in one way or another. The 3rd November Saturday, well, if it's a working day, you're going to have a lot of problems at work. If it's a business day for you, it's going to be making a lot of mistakes in business. So what can you do? Well, minimize exposure to risk, definitely, and take advice from others. Well, if it's a holiday, tell yourself things can also go wrong. So you don't want to somehow interfere with the plans already made for the morning, afternoon. You want to move along with them. You don't want to take charge. You don't want to be stubborn. You don't want to be dominating. These planets will make you do all that. And of course, whoever you are in a sociable way in the morning, afternoon, things that will start to go wrong. Let somebody else take charge. Tell yourself, I will follow whatever the plans are. And don't be too expectant about anything and you'll enjoy yourself morning, afternoon period. Yes, you will have a lack of low confidence and you may be oversensitive to what people say. Take it with a pinch of salt. Don't explode too fast. Evening nightfall also bad for you. Evening nightfall, you can be let down and disappointed. So double check all your plans before the evening nightfall comes. Double check and double check. Cancellations, postponements, changes, some form of disappointment waits for you. And be very careful of the company you keep. If you feel that the company drinks too much, you feel that that company is bad, stay away from it because your own reputation would be at stake as well. And there would be nothing to gain, and drive carefully, accidents are seen. So don't drink too much. So it's a lot to do with the company you're going to keep as well. I don't like your evening nightfall at all. Go back to the safety of your own home early. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. During this 90 minutes, it will be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I will tackle your next 7 or 8 or 9 years in all areas of your life. It will be a very intense reading, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. And so go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. I'll give you a lot of information, your personal lottery numbers, your lucky numbers, your lucky days, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky directions, a lot of information. And I'll go calendar year by calendar year, age by age, to make it a very precise reading for you for your next 7 or 8 years. Until then, thank you and good luck.